So how long does it take to actually maintain a bunch of aquariums in your home? Today, we're gonna find out, so stick around. What's going on, everybody? Anthony here with Duke City Aquariums, and I get this question asked a lot, and that is, you have a bunch of aquariums, how long does it take to maintain all those? Like, isn't that a lot of work to have a bunch of aquariums in your home? And so for someone like me who's in the hobby, I have like six aquariums plus a quarantine tank. For a lot of people, that's a lot. People always come over, they're just like, oh my god, you have fish tanks everywhere. For me, being in the aquarium hobby, I don't think that's a lot. You know, you get these people with fish rooms that have 30-40 tanks in them. That to me is a lot. So today I want to kind of go over and answer the question of how long it takes per week for me to maintain all of my aquariums that I have. So we're gonna actually go through each one. I was actually inspired by a video that Joey did recently where he actually timed himself doing water changes on his gallery. So I think that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go through each aquarium. So we have the Flowerhorn aquarium, we have the 20-gallon, we have the quarantine tank. I'll do a water change on that one. We have the Mbuna tank, we have the Peacock tank, and we have the Betta tank. So we're gonna go through each one, and as we go over each one, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little iCard up in the corner so you can, because I've done individual like tank videos on each one of the aquariums. So once that tank pops up, the little video on that specific tank will also pop up in the corner. If we get to an aquarium and you want to see some more information on it, you can go check out those videos. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started now. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the 90-gallon Flowerhorn tank, and we will move on down the line. Now real quick, let me say that my maintenance includes, like, my weekly maintenance includes water change. I'll probably be doing about a 20% water change all the way around, and I'll do some algae scraping and some glass cleaning as well. Now, with that said, I do have a quick product that I want to mention. Let me grab it really quick. Wait. No, it's over there. All right, everybody knows that my go-to is Fritz. I love Fritz stuff. I've been using Fritz Complete water conditioner forever. I absolutely love it. However, until about probably about a week ago, I started using a different product, also from Fritz, and it is this stuff here. This is the Fritz ACCR, ammonia chlorine chloramine remover. Now this is a water dechlorinator, as it says in the name, but it's in powder form, and I thought that was really interesting. So I saw it, I said, well, I love Fritz, I'm gonna give it a try. I absolutely love this stuff. It's fantastic. I don't know what it is about it, but there's something about it, it's just amazing. I love using it. It dissolves super quickly, it's easy to use, you don't accidentally spill it when you're trying to fill up a cap or whatever. There's none of that. It's just super clean, super easy, super awesome. So I will have this linked in the description down below so you can go check it out if you want to. Now, with all that out of the way, that's what I'm going to be using. I'm also going to be using the Fritz glass cleaner and my personal algae scraping equipment. So with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. There we go. Let's go. Alright, so I do want to show you real quick how I do use this product here. So there's a couple ways you can do it. You can pre-mix this in your bucket of water that you're going to pour it in there. Obviously I can't do that because with the Python system it just pumps water straight from my tap to the aquarium. So what I do, right when I turn it on to fill it up, I put about half of the dechlorinator that I'm going to need for the whole thing, and I'll pour it here, right where that water is filling up. That way there's a little bit of dechlorinator in there already so that the fish doesn't freak out and all this chlorine and chloramines and stuff in there. So that'll handle the water up until it gets to the full height, and then I'll put the other half of the dechlorinator that I need in the aquarium when I'm all done. And you know, I don't know if this is just all in my head or something, but to me, the past few days that I've been, or the past few weeks that I've been using this stuff, I have kind of noticed that my aquariums are looking a little bit clearer. Now, like I said, after each water change, like I said, I don't know if that has anything to do with that dechlorinator. I don't see how it could have anything to do with it, but that's just what I've noticed. So that's all I'll say on that. But I really love this so far, and I highly recommend it. The ACCR from Fritz. Okay, this is almost done. We're gonna get ready to move in just a bit. So far, we're about 10 minutes in, so we're gonna keep moving along. Alrighty, so next we have two aquariums right on my desk. One is my 20-gallon long, and this is my community aquarium. You can check out that video right here. And then the video, or the thing right behind it, I have a tank right there, and that is actually a 5.5-gallon quarantine aquarium. Now, there are a couple of fish in there. There are a couple of juvenile peacocks. One's a male, one's a female. That's a long story. I'll get into those two fish probably in a different video. But as for today, let's go ahead and water change and maintenance both of these aquariums real quick, then we will move on. All right, on to my Peacock aquarium. This is all male Peacock aquarium. Check out the video right here. Now, you guys are probably wondering why I'm only taking out a little bit of water. I'm only taking about this much water out. And that's because this is a routine that I do weekly. I do this once a week, and I never let my nitrates get very high. And just doing a small water change keeps my nitrates at bay. So let's go ahead and do this one real quick. Alright, so when it comes to using dechlorinators, what I do, and this goes for all of the dechlorinators that I use, I dose for the entire tank, the entire volume of water. So even if I'm only changing on this 55, even if I'm only changing 20% of the water, I'm still going to dose the amount of an entire 55-gallon aquarium. Now, I've just always done that, and I've never had any issues with it. I just like to be safe and just dose the entire thing. I don't think it can harm your fish or anything like that, but it's better to be on the safer side and just dose for the entire volume of water. All right, next up is this cute little nano aquarium that sits right on our little countertop here. This is 5.5 gallon little Betta aquarium. The maintenance on this is super easy. I only do a water change on this one probably, I can get away with like once a month, but I'm including it today just so you can see me maintaining all the aquariums to see how long that would take. So here we go. All right, so this is my 55-gallon Mbuna aquarium. This is by far my dirtiest tank. This thing these fish are slobs. They will dirty this tank in a week, no problem. So this one, it's the last one that I have to do. but it's also the one that takes me, it doesn't take me any longer, but it's just a little bit more work involved. So let's get to it. All done. All done. What was that? That was a Betta tank. Little 5-gallon there. Peacock aquarium. What is that? Quarantine 20 and 90. Let's check at the time. Let's see how we did when it comes to the time. $44 minutes, 45 minutes. 45 minutes. Now, like I said before, this is something that I do once a week. I do it one time a week, and I have this many aquariums. So if you're thinking, man, I want to get an aquarium, but I just don't have the time, you know, you have to maintain it, blah, 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 blah. It's true, you do. There's no such thing as a free ride when it comes to getting an aquarium. However, look at this. I have 2 5s, 120, 2 55s, and a 90. And I just did that in, it's kind of dark. I have all of those aquariums, and I just did that in 90 minutes. No, not 90 minutes, 45 minutes. 45 minutes a week to maintain all these aquariums. Come on, you can get yourself a little 10-gallon aquarium for your desk or something. Super, super easy. And real quick, I do want to give this. This is my new favorite product. This Fritz ACCR. This is amazing, absolutely fantastic. You saw in the video how easy it was to just sprinkle that in all the aquariums right after the water change, or during the water change and right after. So fantastic. I'm going to be using, that's going to be my go-to from now on. 100%, absolutely fantastic. I love that product. Like I said before, it will be linked in the description down below. Actually, everything that I used for all of my aquarium, like water changes, maintenance, things like that, all of that will be linked in the description down below, so you can go check those out if you want to. But anyway, that's it. That was actually a really fun video to make, because going into this video, I didn't know how long it was gonna take me. So I had a rough idea, but now I know it takes me exactly 45 minutes to service all the aquariums, which is super cool. But anyway, that'll wrap it up for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you in the next one. Peace.